afternoon, everyone. We are back with another video and another Golden Vulture Arena battle. This week, as you can see, the two teams just in front of us. The red team is Flora, Elminster, Tullen and Garius, and Dane, I think. And then on the other side we have Mithracy, Cinerel, Alvis, Higio, and I can't remember the other dude. So this is the event where we have to pick who we think is going to win, and if we get it right, we get 200 wymarrow. Now, so far, the past 4 weeks, I am 2-2, okay? So, 50% win rate, as it were. And, yeah, we're going to click Learn More. We're going to find out together and cast our vote. So if we click Learn More, we get brought to this screen. It says, "Greetings, Traveller, it's happening now." So we've got till the 5th of May, which is Sunday, to cast your vote. And if you win, you get 200 wymarrow. If you lose, you get 1 starlight dice. So we want to try and win. So then here is the gear. So this week we have the Black Cage Visage on the tank. So he gains a shield, and then whoever breaks that shield, he puts attack down on. Puppeteer set, so he's sharing his defense around as well. And we got Tolonen in the Wildfire Ring. She's got the aerial set, so she gains attack for every crit damage she's got. We have the gauntlets. I can't remember what these ones are called, but when someone dies in the arena, they get increased attack. And I believe that is for both sides as well, so both your heroes and the enemy team. So generally good against teams with a lot of revivers. We've then got Flora with her exclusive in the Enlightenment set and the same gauntlets. So, potentially quite strong. We'll have a look at the stats together in a moment. Garius in the Blast Jar, so he's going to be dealing damage to those around him and has a chance to put a sort of damage penalty on. Ancestral set, so he's going to be sharing 15% of the damage that the rest of the team takes, and he reduces the damage he takes. He's in the chest piece, which gives increased healing and shields. Elminster's in the same, and then he's in the Mona Lisa Blessing, so when he casts his ultimate, he puts a heal out equal to, a percentage of his max HP. And then we have his book. So take a look. These pictures are so awful. This is going to be very pixelated for you. I'm going to try and work it out myself. And I really can't. I cannot read anything there whatsoever, which is a pity. Very pixelated. Elminster, we can kind of make out he's got about 70k HP, just under 400 enlightenment, 200 accuracy. Flora, no idea. Tolonen looks like 240 crit damage, 101 crit rate. Garius, 3,900 defense. I think that's Dane. As I say, it's quite frankly shocking, these pictures, to see the stats, but there you go. And that is how they are going to be lined up there. So when we flip that around, they'll be over here on the right hand side, I believe. Alright, now let's go to the next page. So the blue team has, so Alvis is in the Ravatrix Roots to give him increased attack and HP. Emperor set, and then the gauntlets, which give him increased damage for every speed haste that he has. That's interesting. So he'll get 20 from the actual set. So he must have a few on his runes, because otherwise that's not going to be massive. And we got Hegio with the flute, which gives crit rate and damage when he consumes a rally. Aerial set once again, so increased attack for every crit damage he's got, and he's got those gauntlets which, as I say, increase damage when someone dies. Mithrasia, the diamond, so it increases her healing and gives her a ton of resistance. Puppeteer's set, so she's going to be sharing her defense around, and the mythic chest piece, which increases healing and shields. Cinderelle, in again the same gauntlets that ours has got, where he does increased damage for every skill haste he's got, and he's in the hourglass, so he's going to get 100 skill haste from that, plus 20 skill haste from the Mona Lisa set he's got on. So I think it's 8 for every skill haste. So what's 120 times 8? Extra 1,000 attack approximately he's going to get. Although he doesn't need the accuracy for his attack down, so yeah, okay. And as I said, Mona Lisa sets when he casts his ultimate, he heals someone. And then the tank over here, we have the Blast Jar once again, Ancestral set similar to Garius, and the Tunnel Cloak, which I think, if I remember rightly, I think it gets rid of a buff when you put a debuff on, if I remember rightly. Coming down here then, so considering Mithrasia's in the set that spreads defense, 2,700 is kind of low. 380 enlightenment though, and she sat at like 270 resistance before, and I don't think that includes the diamond either, so lots of resistance there. Cinderelle is not skilled. That's an interesting one. That could play a factor in here. 4.5k attack. His healing scales off attack, which is fine. 311 accuracy, which seems overkill considering you say his attack down can't be resisted, so he doesn't need it. 100 of that's going to be from the hourglass. Okay, interesting. Then we got Alvis. Now, what set was Alvis was in again? Oh yeah, he was in the Emperor set with the skill haste again. So he's only got 51 skill haste. So those gloves seem a bit of a strange choice, but there you go. 4k attack, 80% crit rate, average build, Hegio. 210 crit damage. He's crit capped. 4k attack. 100 and something resistance. Again, seems like an odd choice, that one, but there we are. Who am I to judge? And then Dane, so he's our tank essentially, just over 3k at defense, 100k HP. And the positioning is there, so the other team, when we flip it, are going to be stood opposite. Am I right? I can't go back, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like Garius, Tonan there. Flora was like, it was either one of these squares. Okay, interesting. And there we are. So now it's time to cast our vote. So I suppose for me, there's a few things to take in consideration. So Garius doesn't have the staff. So, and we all know Garius is broken in the staff. Without it, he's okay, but he's certainly not as good. Tolan and Flora are a single target. To begin with, though, Mithrasia's going to save them. I think her passive triggers when they're about to die. So there is a possibility that they don't kill anyone. It's whether Hegio and Alvis are going to put out enough damage to kill everyone before Elminster's shields and the heals and such go off. This is a tough one. Like, because these two are just bonkers. Like, they are so good. Hegio's okay, Alvis and Dane are just kind of meh. Yeah, so that's flipped around. If we flip that directly, yeah, so it's going to be... Tollan's going to be facing up against Dane, with Garius and the other guy, with Flora sort of back in this corner. Flora takes a while to ramp up, and so does Tollan, and so they're not going to be doing their potential straight away, and they need long fights. It's why they're so good for like Otherworld bosses and the clan boss. I think I'm going to go blue team. I think blue team is going to get my vote this week. We're going to lock that in now. So there we are, guys. That's me, that's my vote. Blue team it is for us this week. Let us know what you think, who you've picked, and fingers crossed we all win 200 wymarrow. Well, I say we all. Hopefully everyone that also picked blue wins 200 wymarrow. Look after yourselves, guys. Take care, work hard, but as always, play harder, and I'll see you in a video soon. Thanks.